I'll compare my Rolex Datejust with my Rolex GMT Master 2 in terms of size, style, availability, price, and everything you need to know before you could make the purchase. Be sure to watch the video until the end because I will tell you which one is my favorite since so many of you asked this question. And definitely leave me a comment down below to let me know which one is your favorite. Let's get right into the video today. My Rolex GMT Master 2 Rubier and the Bad Girl both are the GMT Master 2 in size 40, and they are essentially the same GMT watch in different variation. My Datejust is in the size 36. Rubier and Bad Girl are sports watches, also called professional watches, while Datejust is classic watch in the Rolex world. One is very cool and oversized look, and the other one is more feminine, classic, and sophisticated look. So by looking at them side by side, you will need to figure out what size and style that you like better. So my Rubier is in the Oyster bracelet and it's only available in the Oyster bracelet, while my Datejust is in the Jubilee bracelet, but the same style is actually also available in the Oyster bracelet as well. So the same GMT Master 2 Bad Girl is available in both Oyster bracelet and Jubilee bracelet. So the Oyster bracelet is called the Batman and the Jubilee bracelet is called the Bad Girl. So price wise, per my observation, for the same style of Rolex watch, Jubilee bracelet is always slightly more expensive than the Oyster bracelet to different degree, depends on the style. Personally, I do feel Oyster bracelet is more masculine, cool, while Jubilee bracelet is more feminine and sophisticated. Just from the bracelet perspective, I personally prefer the Jubilee look over the Oyster bracelet look. Essentially, it comes down to your personal preference. Not only the bracelet looks different, the way you open the bracelet is also different. You can see the back is quite similar, but they are actually very different. The crown is in different position. The left side is my Datejust and the right side is my Rubier. For the left side, you just need to open it up directly. The watch is open. You push it back up, the watch is closed. For my Rubier, you have to open the top part first and then you open the bottom part of the bracelet to open it up. To close the bracelet, you have to put it back up, then close the top part to secure the bracelet. There's no right or wrong, essentially it's just which one you prefer more. My GMT Master 2 Rubier and Bad Girl style has only the style available, not customizable, but for Datejust, you have many options to pick from. This mother of pearl that I picked is really just one of them. For the bezel, Rubier's bidirectional rotatable bezel is the only option for Rubier. The Bad Girl you can pick for the red and blue bezel, which will be the Pepsi. If you pick the green and black combo, then it'll be the Sprite, which is the new GMT model for the left-handed people. For the Datejust, you have the domed bezel, which is a smooth circle, then the fluted bezel, and then the whole diamond bezel like mine. Price-wise, the diamond bezel is the most expensive bezel compared to other options because of the diamonds. By the way, Rolex only use really high-quality diamond grade from D to G. For the dial and the bezel is really essentially come down to your personal preference and you have to really think that which look that you like better. Function-wise, GMT Master 2 is professional watch and the style was originally designed for pilot and for people who travel often. That's why it's able to track multiple time zones. It does have some additional function compared to classic watches like Datejust. Even from their dial comparison, and you can see the Rubier has an extra hour hand compared to the Datejust. So essentially, you have to ask yourself if you really need the extra function. When it comes to the availability, the inventory situation has changed so much for the past 2 years. Like Rolex used to take order for Datejust. You can customize your Datejust with so many different options and different dial, different bezel, and Rolex will make the watch for you. And you can also fairly get the watch pretty fast after you put a deposit down and place the order. Nowadays, Rolex does not take any order for Datejust anymore, and they want to be able to focus on what they really wanted to make. So if you are trying to get a Datejust, you will have to see what's available, or you can wait for the Datejust with the right combo to come along. Generally speaking, it is still tougher to get a professional watch like GMT Master 2 compared to any Datejust, since when you play the Rolex game, your AD does want you to get more Datejust instead of harder to get professional watches. From what I know, even the commission rate for the sales associate between the professional watches and the classic Datejust is even different. So basically, when your sales associates sell the Datejust to you, they do get a slightly higher commission than those professional watches. Regarding how much you need to spend in order to get a professional watches like any of the GMT Master 2 style, I think everyone's situation is slightly different, but I do have a dedicated video to talk about all my spending history with Rolex, what I got, and I'll link that video down below so you will have a rough idea, at least for me, how much I spent to get both of them. This can also help you to decide if you really wanted to play the Rolex game or you simply get a Datejust that you like. Price-wise, the Datejust 36 in 36mm oyster steel, ever rose gold, mother of pearl dial, and the diamond bezel with Jubilee bracelet is $21,600. My GMT Master 2 in oyster steel, ever rose gold oyster bracelet is $15,250. The Batgirl in oyster steel and Jubilee bracelet is currently retail for $10,750. Price-wise, this particular Datejust 36 is the most expensive even compared to the Rubier. However, if you do pick a non-mother or pearl dial and also pick a non-diamond bezel, it's totally possible to get a Datejust 36 that is cheaper than the Rubier. So essentially it comes down to what kind of Datejust that you really like, what style that you are looking for, and when it comes to the choice between these two, honestly, budget definitely plays a big part. Not that I want to resell my watches when I got it. It's really good to know these resale values before I purchase them, so at least I have a rough idea. Generally speaking, the professional watches like the GMT Master 2 definitely resells better than the Datejust because you have to spend more money or have some spending history, make some extra purchases from the boutique directly in order to get these professional watches. Kind of like the Hermes game, so price for certain popular style of professional watches in the second-hand market is just crazy. But you know how the second-hand market, the price for Rolex has crashed, so the price is much more lower than before. This particular GMT Master 2 Rubier is my very first Rolex, and I definitely really enjoy it. It's been with me for almost 4 years now. I do love the masculine style and the cool vibe, especially when I'm feeling very sporty on certain days. My Datejust is a new acquisition from earlier this year. It's a reward after I achieved a big goal in my career, so it's fairly new. It does have a significant meaning to me as well. And price-wise, you already know that my Datejust is more expensive than my Rubier. I know so many of you ask me which one I like better. If I really have to only pick one between these two, it's a really tough choice for me because I do love both. I can't live without either one of them. But I did seriously thinking it through and ask myself this question, that which one I like better, regardless of their price and resale value and all these other factors. Just talking about a point or perspective, purely which one I like better. If I have to choose between the Rubier with any regular Datejust, my answer is very clear that I will pick the Rubier in no second because I really love the style. However, if I do have to pick between these two, I do feel that my heart belongs to the Datejust with the mother of pearl dial and diamond bezel. It's purely because of this diamond and the mother of pearl combo, something about it, and I just think it's the perfect of all. I will choose this one if I can only pick one. What do you think? Are you a little surprised? Which one do you like better? Leave me a comment down below to let me know, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye!